field of 10 conditioned pacers in behind the gate, ready for a start of the 11th. And they're off. Joshua, my boy, intent on getting a good spot early on. He's flying. On the outside, here comes Future Million. Driving up at the inside, that's Champagne Phil. The favorite's going to let those other two decide what they're doing and then go from there. Getting away in fourth comes Gold Star Badlands. Away to fifth, UF Dragons Rocket, and then it's four boys back to Amble over Hanover to the inside for a better time. Outside, that's Monte Cristo. And at the back of the bus, Adversary Sealster 27-2 the opening quarter. And it was Future Million setting that tempo early on. Future Million a length in front of Joshua, my boy. Tight up in third there, that is Champagne Phil. Back to fourth, loosely gapping is Gold Star Badlands. Phil has pulled. Champagne Phil is out and rolling on the outside, looking for the front. Champagne Phil is going to clear pretty fast. Now in second will be Future Million. Back to third, you can see Joshua, my boy. And then in fourth is Gold Star Badlands. Fifth spot comes UF Dragons Rocket. Away in sixth there, that is four boys. Back to Amble over Hanover inside for a better time. Advancing outside Monte Cristo. Still Adversary Sealster at the back of the chooch. 55-1 to the half. 27-4. Here comes Champagne Phil in front. Champagne Phil, Joshua, my boy, going to get off the inside and start to roll. Future Millions in between those two. Then it's back to Gold Star Badlands. Long shots in a good spot. And then UF Dragons Rocket. Who's it going to be? Three quarters, 123-1. Champagne Phil, the one to catch. On the outside, Joshua, my boy. Inside to Future Million. Back to Gold Star Badlands. Champagne Phil, he's still there. Champagne Phil, Paul McDonnell asking him to give a little more. Here comes Joshua, my boy, inside Future Million, but Champagne Phil gonna get there. Who doesn't like Champagne? He's gonna win. Finishing second, Joshua, my boy. Gold Star Badlands, Future Million, Monte Cristo, 152-3. 11th, number 2, Champagne Phil, driven by Paul McDonnell, trained by Dean Nixon for ICR Racing, bred by Hudson Standardbred Stable of Quebec. Champagne Phil, he's a brown gelding. He's 5 years old by Shanghai Phil out of the Electric Stenodam Champagne Gal. Second win this year in his 8th start. 15th win lifetime. Champagne Phil pacing the mile tonight at 152-3 to capture race 11. Price is now posted for the 11th race, 2, 6, 1, 8, and 9, the official top 5 finishers from the 11th. I want to thank you for joining us here this evening. Enjoyed having you. We'll be back in action on Monday. Dark tomorrow, but back at it on Monday evening, post time for the opener. 7:25, where you're going to see a jackpot high five carryover of $612,000. So stay tuned for that. Have a great Sunday. We'll see you back here Monday.